I'm just gonna like run it. Hello there.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello,
Yes,
everyone.
we're back.
We
Well,
are.
we all made it back safely from celebration.
Some of
with
us.
With a
Some
new
of
name.
us. Some of us.
New name of the channel.
Yes. Also, this video was taken from Avela's channel, hence why the footage is very one-sided. I apologize for all the close-ups of my face. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it was you and JT. But hey, yeah,
Yes.
we were all there.
Yep, we were all there.
Definitely.
And we're here to talk about it today. So yeah, we kind of wanted to, it's in the title, a debrief for celebration. We'll see if some of the others maybe make it. I know JT is busy with family, so much love to him. He would have loved to make it. But yeah, we're just gonna, share our experiences that we had at celebration. Obviously, like we all stayed in the same Airbnb, so we all traveled to the Excel Center together. And yeah, it was a pretty rad time. I mean, I think it was really a
meeting
one in a
all up is
lifetime
crazy.
experience.
Yeah, even just not just going to celebration, but meeting all of each other and then staying in a house all together was great. Yeah.
Yes.
Really awesome. Everybody was real nice as well. Felt like we already knew each other, but yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's really cool. Really cool.
Hey, there's another. No, she ran away.
Yeah, she's
Get
totally
her in
wrong.
Get
She ran
her
away. She just got in here.
And of course, late. As always, the name changes, but we never change.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, what's up, Charlie?
Hey.
Awesome. Thank you. We really
get in here if you can.
Yep. Looking forward to hearing the stories. Yes. Some exciting stuff, really. Average. What is up, my guy? Good to see you. Life Day, buddy.
There she is.
Really showing your color with those dance moves. Hey, I was vibing. Don't judge me. What's up, Pata? Yeah. Shall we? So, I feel like we want to talk about like all the stuff that happened, and then I feel like we want to show all the stuff we got from celebration.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. Well, what do you guys want to like start talking about? Just the experiences, and then sort of show the goodies at the end, or do you want to start with the goodies?
No, let's talk about how it went.
That and if the chat has any questions, I mean,
well, of course, yeah,
that'd be easy too.
Well, for me, it was the first time I went to an event like this. Anyhow, let alone going to another country for it was pretty cool, and I just remember walking up there, and then at first it was pretty chill actually going there because we had to take the train, and then we had to hop over to another train once, or the metro, or the subway, whatever you want to call it. So we did that, and then you could already see people with like suits on and their keychains with the passes for celebration. And then we got out of that train, and then it was just mayhem, like freaking lines for forever and everything. So yeah, that was already like kind of overwhelmed. Well, then we got in, and from there, just all the people in the cosplays was really, really cool to see, and the detail that they bring to the table there is, man,
yeah.
And it was just a lot. There was so much stuff there from you could go. Basically, you walked into a giant hall, and there was left to right were all big areas where you could go to the celebration states, or like the shops, or the.
It was like a slightly smaller like vendor hangar you just walked into in the beginning with the queues and stuff.
A lot of waiting in line.
It's a lot of waiting in line.
But I do remember
I had to skip that. But
from the beginning, which was really nice for you obviously, and for us.
Yes and no. I mean, eventually, yes, it did help out a lot because the lines, that is a thing with these.
That is definitely a thing. But
Yeah.
like even
Yeah.
with the trains, like as you said, like it was really like interesting because I feel like we were when on our flight from both of us, it was the first time going to London. We've been in other places, but first time London. So it was like kind of we tried to spot even at the airport if we could
Mm.
spot people's traveling
Yeah.
celebration. To an extent, we saw a few people that were like, "All right, they're traveling
That
to
might,
London. They have Star
you
Wars
know.
shirts. The chances are high." But yeah, really, then on like when we got on the train to get to the XL Center, yeah, then like there was even like someone who cosplayed as it wasn't like the most accurate cosplay. What it was like a Boba cosplay. I remember we were all like kind of like Boba Fett, where?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like
yeah, I
entering
did
the train.
exactly. And
So
I know exactly what it's in. That was in the second train, I believe. The first one
yeah,
in
the
like the
second one.
full,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the full Boba
Yeah.
suit. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
And like the number of Star Wars shirts rose up very
Mhm.
quickly.
Yes.
The closer you got, the more Star Wars shirts could be seen.
Yes.
And then it was just an
Um,
explosion when I
Yeah,
stepped
and
out of
it
that
was really
second
like
train.
magnificent, aren't they? Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you guys what did you guys do Friday, that first day? Did you guys have any events you did?
Yes. Well, we had so right in the beginning when for anyone who wasn't there, like you queue up, so you're either like you can go to like specific panels if you got them, which was usually by a lottery, or you went to the main entrance, and we were actually lucky enough we won or got drafted in that lottery for the Lucasfilm showcase panel on the main celebration stage. So that's also where we queued up. Meanwhile, Arjun and Nick went to the accessibility entrance, and Cody, Jessica, and Aiden, you guys went for the main entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, we kind of split up at that point into like
Yeah,
three
and I mean
groups.
you have to in such a big event like this.
Right.
Sticking
Yeah.
together the whole time is just gonna be,
But
standing
yeah,
in
JT
line all
was with
together the whole
us.
time. So
He was also part of the celebration panel
And we
line,
almost lost him in the
and we
trials.
almost lost him.
yeah,
We were standing there
Yeah.
for straight an hour or something,
Yeah.
probably, and then
he
literally
went to
like
the toilet, right, or
18 is
something.
like, "Hey guys, I really got to go to the toilet." But
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. As soon as he disappeared, 10 minutes later, like it felt like it was like, "All right, everyone go now." And then we were like, and JT wasn't
It
back
opened
yet,
up.
so we were just like, "Shit, we lost something." But fortunately enough, he didn't make it back. He found his way, so
Somehow,
somehow, yeah.
somehow JT has returned.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That was pretty exciting.
You guys had the
Yeah.
panel. Did you guys do any photo ops the first day?
No, we had all of our photo ops on Saturday. So yeah, so first day was pretty much only
Panel.
the panel, the celebration stage, Lucasfilm, and then it was the. Did we have the celebration store on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to the celebration store on Friday as well. But other than that, we didn't have anything. And yes, day one was definitely getting your butt pinched.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah, I was busy.
very
It
crowded.
was tight fit, tight spots. It
Well,
was like maneuvering through, I don't know, just a sea of people. You'd lose
Yeah.
people easily.
Especially when it opened up and everyone flooded in. Oh, that was
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
And
we were
there was
because we
people
were
there
recording
standing too
sort of-
that by the because I went the first thing me and Nick did because he had an autograph with two tubes straight in the beginning. So we went there and disability pass because issues with
Right.
walking. So we were the first one in and we were standing there. Now the guy was 3 hours late, so that was not real nice. But
yeah.
we saw it just flooding in all the people, and then eventually they had to call people like because they were standing there and just watching as the celebrities walked in for the autographs and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like move along, move along.
Yeah.
It was so busy. But yeah. And eventually Friday, I didn't have anything planned on Friday. I just went there and looked at everything and hang out, man. Yeah, a lot to see. Saturday
Yeah.
though. Saturday was the day for me at least.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, for the celebration stage, we were also let in like sort of early, I guess, because it was definitely not as full when we were guided to the celebration stage.
Because you guys went straight there, right? From
Yeah.
the beginning.
And
Yep.
they had this like extra line, like sort of lined off where there were like specific like cosplayers, and I know we walked past them, and I saw like a 501st like Commander Apo, or at least it looked like it. It was a 501st with the pauldron. And I was like, oh, I want to stop for a photo so
Yeah,
badly.
photo!
We need to go to the
Dude,
celebration
Move
panel.
along!
And like, yeah. And I never saw that guy again. So it was like,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, overall, I mean, first day was very crowded. Like, I feel
It
like
was.
because like the like sort of lanes were, I mean, like they had a lot of stuff standing in the middle, but then instead of like one side being going in that way and the other side going in that way, I feel like on the first day everyone was just going everywhere, but it felt like nobody was going nowhere.
And then the English walk on the other side, which is like just totally
Yeah.
messes with my mind. Not just with
Oh,
cars, but
yeah.
also with just walking directions.
Yeah, going left is definitely something I won't miss. Like at
No.
the airport, I almost killed 2 people because I
Yeah,
walked on the wrong side.
Yeah.
that's
That
the
first
thing.
day, I ended up meeting Billy D, so that was pretty cool. So I went and did the autograph and photo with him, Jessica and I. And then,
You and Jessica were packed. Like,
Yeah.
you had an agenda, which was
yeah,
Truly
we were going from
insane.
place to place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Andy Circus, I think, was that first day also.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool.
We
Very
got the
both them
chance
off.
to meet him because of JT later on.
Because of Charlie.
Because of Charlie, right?
Yes.
Which yeah, Andy seemed really nice. I mean, he was really nice.
Oh yeah. Remember that flat object you guys saw me carrying around in my backpack? It was the box for this, because I didn't want to try to have this whole box
Yes.
there.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean your collection of pops that are signed grew substantially after
Yeah.
this trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
just as a side note for anyone who was obviously not there, like the first day when we got into the Airbnb, Cody Mall had already set up like all of his
Yeah.
props on the sides of the TV.
Yeah.
So like it was instantly just, instantly Star Wars
really.
themed.
Wasn't the line insane for him all? Because I remember standing there when it was forming, and it just grew and grew and grew and grew. It was
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. It was pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the lines for different people were crazy, and then other times, if you were just patient, there were opportune times to kind of jump in line.
As far as I heard and stuff for the photo ops and the signings, the celebrities were really nice, and actually most of them took their time, except for the
Yeah.
real big ones. It's always harder, of course, but
I think
yeah.
overall it was mainly the staff who were being assholes.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yep, they
Yeah.
always try to rush it.
Yeah, they were in more of a hurry than the actual,
Yeah, then
artists
the
or
actual
celebrities.
yeah. Charlie says, after opening stories, I need to know, how was British food? Heard nothing but good things. Love to hear from the horse's mouth. Also, thanks again for my package. Much love. Yes, of course. First of
Nando's.
all, I mean, we were all pretty sad that Charlie couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was too bad.
But yeah, no, happy that you liked the package. I know there was some stuff from everyone.
Some cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, which we're also going to show off, like the stuff, because there was some cool stuff we just gave each other, like sort of
Just
that's not
meeting each other.
celebration necessarily, but still really cool. But yeah, I mean British food, burger.
I mean, we did try some British things here and there.
Yeah.
Not necessarily really went to like a British pub or something, but that's more because when
Yeah.
you walk the whole freaking day and you finally get
Yeah.
home in the evening,
You
all you
just
want
want
to
a
do is
burger.
sit down and eat. Yeah, sit down, eat, then talk a bit and go to bed. That's about it. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
most of the food. We did go out and eat at like
Yeah.
Nando's, not typically freaking.
Which by the way,
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, you did buy? Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we had Nando's
Yeah.
like 3 times total, I
Yeah.
think, Strike and I.
Oh yeah, you guys went
Yeah.
back. Oh, nice.
Nando's was just
It's a Portuguese
overall
chicken
win.
restaurant, by the way.
Very
which,
good chicken wings.
Yeah, really good. So yeah,
I mean, so not all of us stayed the entire, because like we stayed celebration, and then some of us even stayed like a full week after celebration, which like Cody, Jessica, me, and Avila, and Nick, obviously, we
Yeah,
stayed
Nick.
like that entire duration, and we also went to like a classic fish and chips place. So we did catch some of the British food. Yeah, I know Cody and Avila are like,
Yeah, I didn't want any fish. I was like,
where's
nah.
fish? um, no, but I think overall, even if we didn't eat like just classical, British food, I'd say the food was good. Not at Celebration though. Celebration food was
Oh, no.
god awful.
Yeah, I still don't know how all those are actual like food trucks outside of that
Yeah,
event.
right. Like it feels like if you eat like 10 meals, a week there, you will die. Like your stomach will just, like just.
It was so
shut
weird.
together, and you will just,
Yeah, I think JT.
It's not that I tried everything there, but the stuff that I tried was not
did,
good.
it
And like
did
other
fit.
people tried other stuff, and it was also not good. And it was so weird because there were all food trucks standing there, and I don't know if those are was just trucks that always stand there and only there, but if
Yeah.
those are out on the street, it's not good.
And
Yeah.
and then also one thing noting to the waiting, and I must say this just as clear as I can, the DJ fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when you enter and when you're waiting in line, like there's a DJ who's playing music, and it was not Star Wars music. It was just like not even good, just rave
Just-
music. It was
It was
just
like
not good.
Music
lo-fi
after
club
2 minutes,
music or
it's gonna
something. I
annoy
don't know.
the hell out of you.
And I'm like, where is like I thought I'm at a Star Wars event. Oh, which by the way, it was so funny because the workers there, I mean, they had no idea what they were saying, but they were like all yelling like, "Welcome to Star Wars!" And I don't know, I just cringed a little bit. It was
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, sure.
It's funny too, which I noticed about the work
What's
is
up,
like a
Ronnie?
lot of them were came over from America. I guess that was just brought in by Disney, so to say. A lot of the people that work there are American,
Yeah,
except for the security guards. Those were brought in from
Right.
England, but all the people at Celebration themselves,
Oh.
for sure.
well, as she
Yeah.
said, like staff members are
You
volunteers.
basically get
and-
like a free day
yeah.
there if you're volunteer.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I mean, the DJ, and that was the funniest thing because the DJ then announced, like, yeah, I came for this from Nashville. And we're all like, you came here
Okay.
from Nashville to play non Star Wars music. What are you doing? Like,
So yeah,
like,
okay. Let's.
I was already, like, we were, like, going forward. And I swear, if I would have gotten anywhere close to this guy, I would have screamed, like, play Star Wars music.
God damn it!
Yeah. No, but, it did
Moving on,
not
next day,
even
said it.
slightly managed to down the mood at all. Even though it would have been nice. They did play like some Star Wars music on panels though.
And
Yeah, here and there.
Yeah,
You would hear it
after-
here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, the funniest thing, like on the panels, like before, they usually played like weird remix stuff from Star Wars, and then when the panel was over, then they just played like Leia's theme or the like at the end of Phantom Menace, like the victory theme and that stuff without any changes. So we were like, just when the panel was over, we were just sitting there and like, finally some good Star
Some
Wars
Star
music.
Wars music. Yeah.
Oh,
Saturday.
a little cameo.
What did you guys do on Saturday?
Oh man,
Saturday.
my Saturday was probably the least eventful, I think, out of all of us. Met Mads on Saturday, or Galen Urso, as we know him in Star Wars.
Very nice.
Very good actor.
Yeah, he was very nice. He definitely took a lot of time to talk to each person. He even stopped the photographer before rushing us out and was like, was it a good one or do we need to retake it right now?
That's nice.
He was doing it for everybody too. And then the other big one from Saturday for me was Katie, of course.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And I got the first pop that she's ever signed with her actual title in Mandoa.
And there was another autograph line that got out of hand, like
Yeah.
way out of hand.
And she actually didn't even know what the apostrophe was. She was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Well, it's your title in Mandoa." And then it was kind of cool that final episode,
Yeah.
whenever they were
Yeah.
given the creed, they actually started putting it
Doing
that same way in the captions.
That's because you told her.
I know. Yeah.
Exactly. Because of you.
Saturday, I had
Um,
the meeting with Hayden with Aiden
Yes.
together. So that was very cool. Yeah, we got to. We were basically the first in line, and there was one couple in front of us, and they proposed while they were there in front of Aiden. It
Yeah.
was kind of
Pretty
like
sure they
okay,
posted
well
that
we were
on
already standing
Instagram
in that
somewhere.
room. We were already standing in that room, so it was pretty cool because we just got some extra time in that room basically. Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was nice, so we shook his hand and took
Yeah.
the photo. It was cool, man. Aiden
Yeah.
was all in the clouds. I mean, in the beginning, me as well. It was very
Yeah.
cool.
No, I
But
mean
yeah,
for us, we also had all of our photo ops were on Saturday, and the first one we had was the Clone Wars gang. Yeah, which was
nice.
very fun. Matt and Ashley were both like sort of welcoming us when we sort of entered or like got between them. Um, like, he, he was just I don't know what he was doing. He was just goofing around all day.
Yeah, it's a crazy photo as well. Like they're all like
Um,
doing crazy stuff.
yeah,
It's nice.
and then on the way out, like James was just like wishing us like, "May the force be with you." So yeah, truly a really cool experience. And kind of to share because originally we didn't even have that one scheduled. We originally had a Hayden and Ewan,
Not
Yeah.
together,
not
That was the
together.
whole thing.
separate. And then a day before, due to a shoot or a project that Ewan is working on, his team decided that they would put an R2D2 unit like in between, and it would be like
Yeah.
some space. And he also has like a weird haircut at the moment.
For some
Actually
movie or
matching
something.
with Malls though, so that was nice.
Yeah.
One positive. But yeah, I mean that was like, and so we exchanged it because like I mean we wanted a picture where we're like like
Yeah,
close
they did
to
the thing so he
person.
didn't get sick for
Like
his
you
next
pay a
movie
substantial
project.
amount of money. I mean that has to be said. Like you do pay a
A lot.
substantial amount. So you kind of so we felt like we would find more joy and value in something else. Then I mean, who knows? I mean, there's always another celebration. But we did also get Hayden, and yeah, as Arjun said, like Hayden was just super
It's super
nice.
nice, yeah.
Like it was so
Super
funny
chill.
because like at both Ewan's and Hayden's, like the staff members were like, "No hugs, no handshakes," and like we were like waiting for our turn, and I already see like Hayden, shaking hands with the ones before us, and then we get in line and then we, get next to him, and then he's already like raising his hand
Yeah.
forward, like shaking our hands. He's like, "Hey, how are you doing?" Like,
How
and
was
like,
your day?
yeah, how was your day?
And you
like-
were just like,
Yeah, well, I was literally like, I was like,
Ah.
yeah, like I had no,
Yeah,
yeah, that was a really nice photo. Felt really good. And then I don't know, that was the only one where I was like, because overall it was like nice, but it didn't like blow me away. With Hayden, it was like on the verge of like going crazy because I almost like when we were done, like I was so disoriented. I almost ran into the ones that came after us. I was just like
Oh.
Anakin and like almost ran into them and then like so
Yeah, I had it a little bit too, like you meet him, and I already went in like this because I'm like, I'm gonna shake his hand, like
Yeah.
no matter what.
yeah.
And yeah, we did, and then it was like, oh, what do I say? I'm like, well, if you're having a good time here, and he's like, oh yeah, it's cool meeting everybody. I'm like, oh, it's so basic too. Like, what do I even ask?
Yeah,
What are you doing now?
but-
Like,
but honestly,
it's
yeah,
like,
I mean,
of course he's
and
gonna
I'm
say,
like,
yeah, it's
this is
cool.
just another, this is just a person, and then like once you
Yeah.
like you shake his hand, then your mind is just, bro, this is Anakin.
Yeah, exactly. So
Um,
yeah, it was
Yeah,
nice.
and then the last photo op we had that day was with Dennis Lawson, who is Wedge in the OT, and Dennis was just also just so awesome to meet. True gentleman. Same thing. There they actually didn't scream like no hugs, no handshakes. Yes, Pata. I was fangirl,
Oh, yeah.
and I admit it. I
Hey,
don't
man,
have a
that's
problem.
that's
I'm
how
not
it goes.
ashamed.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dennis Lawson was really cool too. Also like offered handshake immediately. It felt really nice, like a nice experience. And he
Yeah.
called Avela darling when he spoke to her. So also just a really wholesome experience.
Yeah, it's
in
nice.
the future,
Like,
I would
yeah,
definitely
well, nice.
go with signings rather than photo ops, just because
Yeah, I would say
you
that
get
too.
to
It
talk
feels a little
more.
bit more chill.
But
Yeah.
like this one time sort of experience, I think it was definitely worth it, especially with the people we chose.
And there was
Um,
also things where it was like, while
gotta
Mo was
catch
showing
yeah,
this.
Billy
Yeah.
D.
So in that whole line of where you could get autographs, sometimes there were celebrities there where there was just no line, and you could do the QR code and you could get an
Yeah,
autograph. And that's, I feel like if you do that, then they especially like just take their time if
yeah,
there's nobody waiting.
yeah,
Yeah, really cool.
and yeah, Charlie, like, um, it's all true.
So nice one.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was very nice.
Andy.
Everyone was very nice,
Yeah.
at least from who I met.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of all the like celebrities or actors that we met,
But I
like
would say especially like Hayden like felt like very I don't
like
know, just-
genuine.
yeah.
Like there was
Yeah,
just
very
something about
chill.
his
Yeah.
presence that felt genuine.
He
Yeah,
is the
that's why.
chosen
Like I
one.
think like hands down for me, my personal favorites were Hayden and Dennis Lawson. There you go.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Matt. Yeah, I was real happy to meet him because I really liked him in Hannibal also.
Yeah.
I expected him to be a lot taller.
Even
actually.
just from Rogue One itself, like really
Yeah.
really like him in
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I mean, what Charlie also just kind of said, like, yeah, I mean, the staff were kind of being, I mean, it's also their job. Like, I don't necessarily blame them, but it was just kind of nice, the staff, being that sort of, on the verge of rude, and then they're saying like, no hugs, no handshakes, and then you enter this room,
And he
Hayden's
just gives you
like,
a.
hi, hey, what's up? Nice
Yeah.
to meet you. Like, how's your
Yeah.
day?
Now I'm caught up.
Hey.
That was
Yeah, and I feel like
last one we
I'd
did.
seen people getting rushed by the staff, but me myself, I didn't feel rushed by the staff.
Well,
It's just
no,
like,
yeah. I mean, obviously, we're not like being assholes or like like no, I
No.
will stay. But
No,
Um,
exactly.
I
Of
mean,
course, there's gonna
yeah,
people trying to drag it out, and if you do that, yeah, then
Right.
you're gonna get told to get the hell out. But
right. For instance, like we had like in front of us on the Clone Wars gang, we had like a couple, and the woman like gave Ashley. It was like kind of an odd one because like I mean we heard the conversation, and the woman was like talking to Ashley and gave her something, and she was like, "Yeah, this is for the Ahsoka, so like you can give this to Rosario." And we were both like kind of like, why don't you
Who?
give it to Rosario yourself? Like, do you think Ashley sees her every day? Like, what do you want? Like, yeah, it was kind of funny. Yeah, no, but from that sort of program of everything we had planned was really nice. Really nice. It's probably also the day when we did the most shopping. Or I mean,
Is it-
Friday and Saturday probably.
yeah, for me as well. Saturday was the day that I went to the
Yeah,
celebration
Saturday.
store itself.
Yeah.
And that's yeah. The line for that was insane, bro. The
Yeah.
I got
The
to
line in
pass it, so
general.
I'm not complaining. But like I
Yeah.
just saw multiple times when I walked past there, just that whole freaking hall was full. That line,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you had to get lucky as well because stuff was going quick in there in terms of.
Really.
Because well, we'll see.
Really.
But Strike, for instance, got one thing at least, like a Rancor thing.
Oh yeah,
We'll show
yeah.
it.
We're gonna.
I
show
tried to
all
get that.
later,
Yeah, I'll try to
that's-
get that, but I was too late because they were sold out.
Oh, they were.
Um,
they were
Yeah.
sold
Yeah, they
out.
were.
The
And other
Rancor.
people too went for the clone pins because we'll show that later.
Yeah.
You had some mystery
Yeah.
pins that you could buy, and eventually they were gone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
by
it
the
was
end
pretty
of
crazy.
Sunday, the next day is when I had my store appointment, and they were out of a lot of stuff by then.
Yeah. Okay, so you could make an
Yeah.
appointment to get in. You didn't have to. But they still had to stay in that line or what?
No.
That was like a
You had an
pre-reservation.
appointment
Oh, okay,
at that
pre-reservation.
specific time, then you could enter sort of like the accessibility.
Yeah, like what I
But,
could
I
see
mean,
for
if you
like
had a
through the
time that was
sidewalk.
late, then you were. I mean, we actually were pretty late, and it was still like all kind of
No,
there.
the only thing that was sold out, I think, was the Max Rebo.
Oh, the
like,
Max
plushie.
Rebo plushie. Yeah, that was
everything
sold
else
out.
was still there on
Yeah.
Friday. But
Damn it! Yeah, I mean, we could have bought the free pack, but I mean, we would have only wanted Max.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, but that was pretty cool. Although we did end up buying more from the other vendors than in the actual celebration.
No, they had some cool stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
expensive as hell, but really cool, cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, for Saturday, other than that, oh well, we had the Ahsoka panel in the morning,
yeah.
Got to see the
which
trailer.
was also really cool. It was really nice hearing Dave Filoni talk about sort of like because they did go into like really detail on, or Dave himself went into detail on how the relationship between him and George was on developing the character. So they really let him speak on that sort of, that like really nostalgic timeline, I think, for all of us, of where that was the dynamic, Dave and George. So it was really nice hearing that from him, just talking about that stuff. And yeah, I mean, we got to see a little bit of a more special teaser. I mean, it's all over the internet at this point, but
Yeah.
um,
Most people have
a
seen it
little
by
bit of
now,
a
but
special
then it
teaser
was.
trailer where we actually got to see, like in the trailer, just cut in it, not just the back of Thrawn, but the front, like the face of Thrawn. And I mean, at that moment, like we were all like going crazy because, I mean, it was Lars. So
You could hear those
I
moments
think
as
we were
well if you
all
were
hoping
standing
for,
somewhere
like,
else. Like,
yeah,
crowd would go insane. You're like, oh, they just
oh yeah,
revealed something, or
because
yeah.
because the thing was they played the normal trailer first, and then they were like right at the end, towards the end, right? They were like, so yeah, I mean, of course we couldn't leave without something special. So yeah, we cut like a sort of a special version of the trailer for you guys, just for you guys. And then they played it, and then that second when like you got that full face of Thrawn, the entire stage just fucking
Was the
exploded. Like
shit,
it was
yeah.
crazy. Like yeah,
And
that
I got to watch it twice.
we got to watch it twice. Yeah.
Because everyone was like, one more time.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
then yeah, and obviously we had like the entire cast go there, and that was really cool. But yeah, I think for me the biggest thing was legitimately that Lars reprises his role as Thrawn, because
Yeah.
there's literally no one else after Rebels I could imagine, just having that tone of voice and the articulation in which he speaks. It's just Thrawn,
Yeah, yes.
and he has the
Yeah.
face too. Like the makeup looks really good.
I mean, we've seen it with
So,
Bo-Katan, right? That should
yeah,
work out
I think
perfectly.
Thrawn is up there in terms of. I mean, obviously we'll see more of him, but I think Thrawn is up there with like, top 3 best transitions from animation to live
Yeah.
action.
Getting off topic.
What? I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that was pretty much all of Saturday from us.
Yeah,
I know
for
you
me as
did.
well. I only had, I had 2 days, so that was like celebration for me, basically.
Right.
Yep.
Well, did you guys do anything else that was fun? And
Saturday, I think that's it.
that's
think-
it.
We covered all Saturday.
Okay. Well, yeah, Sunday. Sunday was more fun in terms of we didn't have anything planned. Like we had all of our stuff was planned for Friday, Saturday. So really, like Sunday for us was more meant of just walking around, exploring the stuff we hadn't seen yet. So
Hangout
yeah,
day.
we'll let the other ones go
Well, yeah,
first. I know
basically
Arnie was,
Mole.
was
Yeah,
at,
Mole is the
at the
main.
Airbnb because he wasn't
Yep.
feeling that great
Also, but like, yep.
and didn't have a ticket. Which,
No.
by the way,
That
on
wouldn't
the
matter.
hand, people weren't really checking.
Not
Yeah.
at all.
Passes,
The
so,
security was like weak
Yeah.
as hell. I have to say that, really really stupid. Nobody the whole way through. Nobody ever checked my badge. Not even for the
Oh gosh, yeah. The bag checking was so. Yeah,
You could just walk in there if you had a keychain.
it was so stupid.
One of the
because,
days on there, it was weird. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for instance, like you walked through like a detector, and if it was green, you were supposed to just continue walking. If it was red, then yeah, like go
Check
to
your
like
bag.
yeah, like check it. Like I walked through it. I mean, the first 2 days I didn't even get checked. Like it was green, and they just let me through. On the third day, it was also green, and then that one lady just was like, yeah, go to bag check, and I was like, it was green, like go to bag check, and then I went to the bag check, and then the guy was like asking like, do you have like this and this and this and that like in your bag?
No.
No. Okay, what are you doing here? Go. And I
Yeah.
was just like,
For me, it was the other way around. I had a red light, so I
Yeah.
stand there and nobody says anything, and she's like, "Move along." I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I'll walk through then." You
Like,
like you want to check
as far
my
as I'm
bag? Or...
concerned,
It
why'd
was
you
really
keep
bad.
blasting with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were
Oh
annoying.
yeah. But everybody could have just walked in there basically if you had a
Yeah.
pass or whatever. But yeah, I did give my blah 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 my handicap badge to I don't know who it was, but the days that I didn't go,
I
and
think
they
you
actually
gave it to
used it
Aiden because
to,
Aiden
yeah,
used it to get
to
us
cut the
into the
lines.
celebration store again.
So
Yeah.
that was good. Yeah.
And Sunday, I ended up going to the celebration store, or Jessica did while I was in line for something else. And I guess other than that, Sunday was the big day where I tried to get to Hayden and Ewan, thinking, okay, it'll be less busy than Saturday,
Mm,
but it was still pretty bad.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's cool though.
Yeah, the one thing I was a little disappointed about was that they weren't doing personalizations at all.
Mm,
So all I did was autograph it real quick,
yeah,
which to me makes
yeah.
less
You
Mm.
take
sense
what you get.
because yeah, it's resellers, people that
Yeah, I don't
resell
really.
want just the
Yeah,
autograph.
exactly.
Yeah,
They'll be
but I
worth
mean,
more, but
was that when you got that signed of Hayden? That was also when he drew the tattoo for JT, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were making a big deal about it in the line, saying
Oh
no
yeah, no,
personalization.
I'm
So
sure.
it was
Yeah,
pretty, I don't know, annoying. Because when I
yeah,
went back through with JT and we got Charlie an autograph,
right.
there was a girl that was just asked him, and he was like, okay, and he did it real quick. And then the
Yeah,
photo op lady that's like right next to him, it's like, well, I'm not supposed to let you do that,
yeah.
but I won't say anything. It's
Which,
like,
which,
oh,
what are you
dang it,
gonna
why
say that
couldn't
if
I
he
get
doesn't?
mine then?
Yeah,
right. But I
yeah.
mean, which that I think that really like, but goes to show, like how awesome like people like Hayden really were with like
Yeah,
just allowing like
They
really
themselves
being
don't
cool
really
enough because I
care.
mean JT didn't he didn't pay for like an autograph, so like essentially like Hayden did that for free like as a
yeah.
bonus, and
Yeah,
like Paul,
the
I mean you were there,
Hayden was
so like
good.
yeah,
Hayden was good, but it's just a little annoying that some of the staff for
yeah,
photo pics or photo ops, whatever it
yeah,
was, that they were really like set in their ways with,
yeah.
even though the celebrity's sitting there trying to do something, they're trying to push you out. So
Right, but yeah, which I mean, JT isn't here, so you can't tell the story. But like,
yeah, I'm
his
gonna save that
mission
for him.
is to get
Yeah, I can.
the Jedi symbol tattooed on his shoulder, and or like first
You saw
stenciled,
it in the
and then
intro.
having ideally Rosario, Ewan, and Hayden, like sort of do parts, like sketch parts of the symbol. He ended up only getting Hayden and Rosario thanks to Maul
And Nick.
Well,
and Nick.
he went through Rosario line with Nick, and then
Right.
he tried to go through Ewan with me, and Ewan
Right.
was willing, but his team was like, no.
Yeah.
And
But
then
Ewan was
Hayden,
already
and
like on the thing where,
Right.
like
yeah,
in
Which is
between with
also
the
like
R
I feel
two
like
or
we have to
stuff.
say this like Ewan is not in charge of this. Like he's
No,
on a
yeah.
job and
and it's
like it's the
also
staff who are like limiting him. I
it
feel
is
like Ewan
also
would be
like
as cool
it
as
is a big
Hayden.
thing to expect people to do like
Right.
and
Yeah.
just draw
Yeah.
that on you and stuff.
So
So I
just
feel
putting
like
that out
yeah,
there
if
for
it's
anyone who's gonna like go. I don't think anyone would do that. That's watching this, but it's more in general. Like people, I have seen people being like openly like, "Oh, Ewan is like
no,
shit,"
it's
and like
not.
for doing this. Like it's not Ewan. He has no say in
No,
this.
them themselves are
No.
all been real nice. It's more about the team
Yeah.
behind it, and then like he probably has a
Exactly.
contract where,
Right.
he can't get sick for that movie role or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Yeah.
then this
Yeah.
comes. It's
That's
understandable. That's what I think as well. It's also understandable, but it sucks if you paid a
Right.
lot of money to get your photo, and you
that's
guys
why for
kind
me
of.
it
I don't
was the
want to say got
team.
lucky, but you got to
Yeah.
replan that stuff beforehand. Luckily, I
Yeah.
guess.
For me it was the people working it made a big difference
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
with Hayden and Ewan and a lot of the others, it was the photo epics team or whatever it is. And then with like Rosario, she had her own staff working her booth,
Yeah.
and it was a way different,
Hmm.
experience.
Yeah.
So it was definitely noticeable if you went to both of those lines.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was like sort of noticeable that, like, for instance, like Rosario, I think she's like so used to it that she knows that this sort of interaction like matters a lot. Like the experience doesn't even just include her, it's the team. So I like just hearing that really was like, wow, okay, that's like really cool that she's like, really valuing the experience of, the
Yeah.
fans. And then on the other hand, you have Hayden, who literally doesn't like act in anything but Star Wars, so he can just be like, he's not losing a job. Like they're gonna hire him again. He can do whatever he wants in those, so he's gonna
Yeah.
shake people's hands. So,
Yeah.
yeah, which is also really cool. But yeah, so just to sort of end that one off, JT was able to get Anakin and Rosario to finish the tattoo, and so he still got Master and Apprentice. So it was still a success.
Well, and then he got to go back and get the photo with the tattoo, right? So
Yeah,
Right,
that
he
was
got the
Rosario,
photo.
for
Monday.
instance, looking at
Yeah.
it. Okay,
With
that's
Rosario
Monday.
and
Yeah.
Hayden.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This is-
he's got got it done.
That's my Sunday photo op.
Yes.
But JT also has one of me, Hayden, and him. I've only got the digital copy of it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool that you had a matching mustache for a minute there.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
photo with Hayden also the actual photo. Aiden's got it, but I
Yeah.
got the
It
digital
was
one.
it was the day when we noticed how similar Maul and Ewan actually look.
Yeah, it's the mustache.
Yeah.
He's definitely got to keep the mustache now.
If he ever plays Obi-Wan again, like, why does
With
why
the
does Obi-Wan
mustache.
have a mustache? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And then, Monday, I think that was only me, Jessica, and JT.
Yeah, so right, because unfortunately, hey Nick,
Yeah, what's up,
What
Nick?
what are
Hey.
you doing in chat? Get in here.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, unfortunately, sickness, the typical,
Yeah.
Yes.
yes, of course.
If you want
Are you
to.
crazy? The typical, convention
Yeah.
flu, kind
We
of.
made all this
some of us.
just sick.
So yeah, that day, like, Avela was feeling very sick, so I stayed also at the Airbnb to care for her. I mean, it wasn't like that. I mean, obviously, it would have been nice. We kind of planned Sunday for meeting a few more people that we didn't manage to meet, which then we
Getting
couldn't.
more pins.
Getting more pins, probably. So maybe it was a good thing. No, but we did all the things. Us personally, we did all the things the first 3 days that we really wanted to do. So I don't even see that as a big loss. Obviously, it would have been cool, but for us, we were really just
What
happy
can you
to
do?
do the
Yeah.
things we planned. So, but yeah, we weren't at Monday. Sorry. So
Nope.
we'll let.
That's for more.
I went wild Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I ended up doing a photo op and autograph with Matthew Wood. And then I ended up doing a second photo op with Matthew Wood with JT. Rosario was also on Monday. She was probably my favorite to meet, I guess, out of everyone. The one that I was the most starstruck by, as you guys were describing earlier with Hayden. Then also met Moff Gideon on Monday.
Yes. Giancarlo Esposito was bringing the energy, like on the panels when we saw him, like he was like entering the stage screaming like "For the Empire!
Yeah.
Long live the Empire!"
He was enjoying himself. He was going wild.
Nice,
Was Matthew Wood.
very cool.
Oh man. Yeah, this here he is. You should see what hat he's wearing. Might bring back some Breaking Bad vibes for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like he stole that from someone.
Oh, and then here's Rosario.
Nice. Which also just going a bit back to the Ahsoka panel, like when Rosario was talking about like getting into the character of Ahsoka and like sort of the preparation and training she went through, it really truly felt like she cared for this role and was also like saying that she was talking to Ashley a lot,
And
sort of,
watching the
and watching the
Clone
Clone Wars, like she was basically saying like getting into the character, and, like watching the Clone Wars, it almost made her see the Clone Wars as memories of her for the character while playing the character, which I think is like it was really nice hearing how she said it. And we have Nick.
Hello, hello.
He shows
How's
up.
everybody?
Yes, another gang member of the celebration crew.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
the
I got
host-
it all
Our
figured
host.
out now. I got it all pulled up. This was on Monday also.
Yeah.
I ended up going up to Aiden Cook when he had nobody in line.
Hmm.
I thought that was Sunday that you got that one, Cody.
It might have been end of the day Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was his last day. So it was right at the end of the day before he was about to leave.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
This
Between
one.
all-
This was at the after party that Jessica, Nick, and I were all at the cantina.
It was great to meet you.
Yeah, he was very nice.
Those were the illegal signings.
Yeah.
The illegals.
Oh,
Legal
Yeah.
signing, which got added to that
Yes.
bad boy.
Yeah.
There it is.
And
Yep.
he's there. Yeah, Dave signed it there. I've got Aiden down here. I've got Andy Circus here with One Way Out, and then I've got
Yes.
Denise Goff at the top.
The silver was
you
really
fish,
good.
are you?
Yeah, like that pops really nicely.
Yeah, the silver definitely works. And I'm meeting Robert Elm in July, who played Lani. And he's the one who goes, "What do you
Ah.
sacrifice?"
Yeah.
to Luthen. And
Yeah.
he's going to be at London Film and TV Comic Con on the 8th of July. He's only there for the Saturday. So I was like, yep, I'm going to go. I'm going to get him to sign my poster. I'm
Yeah.
going to put him, and what do you sacrifice?
Yeah.
As
He's
his
the other
quote.
mustache man.
Yep, other mustache man. And also, I recently picked
Hey.
up for you as well, Cody, this thing.
Oh, I've got that one. That's why
Yeah.
I was glad you got it because that's a good one.
Yeah, the 2-pack with.
Nick
Um,
actually got this for me while we were at that after party too, because General Veers was upstairs in the VIP area. I had met him last year at ICCC, so I hadn't I'd done a photo op, but not an autograph, and I kind of regretted it. So
Yeah.
Nick
Hey.
fulfilled my fantasies.
Yeah, I got him, Julian Glover to fill out an Indiana Jones. I haven't got
Yeah.
it in the sense of I have to walk over there to go and grab it, but I got him to do the Donovan because to me, Julian Glover is more connected to Indiana Jones and Last
Mm.
Crusade than he is to Empire Strikes Back. So that's why I had to pick that one up instead of General Veers.
Mm.
I do have one regret though at the after party is not getting a signature from Admiral Piet because he
Oh.
was
Yeah.
there and I didn't get the signature, but I don't know why I didn't because there was no line. I just in my head I was like, I'm gonna go get a cocktail instead.
The
Damn,
milk
you
cocktail.
value-
The drinks, that blue
Yeah.
milk was too good.
Cocktail.
Yeah,
the
I was
cocktail.
drinking the Mandos. You were drinking the blue milk.
So,
And also, I think I was more excited for meeting Dave Chapman than I was to meet any of because to me, Andor has been the thing that I've loved from Star Wars. It got me into what I love about
got you
filmmaking.
into Star Wars.
I was watching the One Way Out episode on the train yesterday, and yeah, I just fell in love again. I
You're gonna
even
have to make
On
a new
that
kind of
subject,
rehab for you.
I got the. Well, multiple of us actually got this with the necklace.
The crystal.
Very cool. Yep.
beautiful.
With certification. It's very nice.
What?
I think I saw that Mole and Nick both got it. I was like, oh, I hope
Yeah,
that
mine-
they still have them.
Like right here above my pointer
Oh,
finger.
yeah,
You can
the
see.
antler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
it's
see it.
Diego Luna.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Very nice.
I suppose this is the perfect segue to go into all the things we got at
All the
celebration.
things we bought, yeah.
These were some of those last second autographs I got on Monday. I got this one to surprise Jessica because she loves the Ewoks.
Oh,
Warwick
Wicket.
Davis.
Wicket.
And
It's
then,
like, what else you got, Cody? I'll let you go.
oh, sorry, it's the last one. This was also Monday. I caught Tim Rose, and he was just talking my ear off for like a good 10, 15 minutes. He was really cool, really fun to talk to.
Lovely. But talking about pin badges,
Oh yeah, pins. Yep.
I did recently pick up 4 other pins that I didn't pick up get to pick up
Yeah,
in
don't
Celebration.
show those. Those are not. No.
No, they are from Celebration, but I had to
yeah.
order them online because unfortunately I didn't pre-order in time, and that's the Andor pins. So I got
Okay.
like Cassian, B2, and Deidre, and
His
then I
love
also
of his
picked
life.
up the Mon Mothma pin, which came in the mystery packs
Yeah.
as well. But I've got a decent collection. I've got young Princess Leia, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Boba Fett, and Chopper, the other character pins, and then all the rest are either Clone Troopers or
Clone
40th
Troopers.
anniversary.
Yeah, those were the mystery pin packages, the clone helmets. That
Yeah,
we,
the clone
sold
helmets
at the
were.
store. Very
But
cool.
yeah,
I got some of those too.
I'm happy.
Just show them
Oh.
quick. We'll see them anyway.
Oh, you stuck them
Yeah,
on
you
a
get the clone
pad.
helmets. Yeah. Yeah, I did. And then the celebration pin. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool.
We
Strike's
yeah.
got the full set.
We may have
of the
gotten
clone
some
helmets.
pins as well. So yeah, just showing off. It it was kind of interesting. It got more and more, every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got all the pins from the clone pins of the set. I also got this Boba one, which I really like. Got that Mythosaur celebration pin, which Nick got us.
Yeah.
The 20th anniversary of Clone Wars, I really like that one.
Oh yeah, I couldn't
We
tell.
got the reconnaissance.
Your shirt.
and all those.
I'm happy that I picked up us guys that European pin because it's a shame that it didn't have that as a sale pin.
Yeah.
But at least I was able to pick those up as a pre-sale
Yeah.
ticket.
And also Fives and Jesse were really cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And the mystery pin packs were just fun. Like you buy them and you had 2 in a set. They came in these little boxes. And
Yeah.
then you could see like which ones, and there was 2 like extra mystery ones.
Yeah, but I didn't
But
realize.
you didn't know what was in there, so I actually got the Fives one from Strike because he had that one double.
Yeah, we had a few double we gave to people.
Yeah.
But that's the thing,
You.
Arjun, with the clone pins. There were mystery ones, but also there was character pins that were mystery ones that I didn't know they had for sale.
Yeah.
And that's where the Mon Mothma one came from, was from the mystery pack, because there is a Kino Loy character pin that I want to pick up, but it's selling for £150 as on aftermarket.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, because it's a
Yeah.
chaser pin. It was one of the mystery pins out of the lot. So yeah, I'm happy I got my Mothma though. I'm happy that I was able to pick up the Andor pins. And yeah,
Yep.
I still need to hunt down the Clone Wars 21 and probably the 40th return one. They had like no pins by the time
Oh,
she ended up going to the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that, and also
Yeah.
like I gotta say that about pins, these pins, because like we didn't think to even get into pins at all, but I must say like these ones specifically, like they're proper, wide, like they
Yeah,
are
the quality is
solid
really
piece
good.
of metal, and like texture wise they feel really nice. Like also the clone ones design wise I really like. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not cheap as pins at all. They're like really good
and even
quality.
the celebration one is embossed. This one.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
Oh. That's
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, that one's cool.
But I wish that one came as a magnet. So the magnet one is just a flat piece of plastic.
Oh, yeah.
Where I wish it
Not
was a
metal.
metal one. Even when I was talking to Risman said if that was the magnet, I would go and pick that up from the Celebration store. But
You could just saw off the needle
just put magnets
Yeah.
on it. Yeah, true.
Do that
one
and
of-
just the piece of the magnet.
One of the pins I haven't actually seen on resale that I've got is this Mando one. I've seen the Bo-Katan version of it for sale. I've seen
There
was another Mandalorian.
Avela has it. Well, there. I mean, Avela went kind of crazy on like the sort of this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, so it's the same as the Mando pin.
She
But I
also
haven't seen
got
the Mando pin for sale again.
Like these ones are all exclusives that were only available this celebration, and this one is also pretty cool.
Yeah. Which one is your favorite character pin then, Striker, and Veiler, which are out of all the character pins that came out, which is your favorite design?
Like the
On-
celebration ones.
Yeah.
Honestly, the celebration ones we didn't like really
I have the
art
Soka
style.
one.
Well, yeah,
I like that one.
I don't know. I didn't really like the art style too much, honestly, on those.
I like actually the Andor ones are actually pretty good. The ones in
Yeah.
the cast, but from the ones that I got, like I like that one.
Yeah, the Ahsoka one's nice. I do like
Yeah.
the Ahsoka one.
I mean, I'll say this, and it's not one of those pins. I think one of my favorite, like surprise is this
really
one.
cool.
The fig pins.
Just
I
Yeah.
because
did get that
it's-
one.
I
Yeah.
like, I really like the art style, and it's Empire Strikes Back boba, which of the OT is my favorite boba. So yeah,
It's a really
and also
nice
just a
one.
funny sort of side story of this, because we went to that sort of pin booth, and then there was this guy, and he was like talking to me, yeah, and he was like, "Are you here for the pins?"
Yeah, for the
And,
chopper
I was
pin?
just sort of like, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see something cool. And he's like, yeah, the chopper pin is exclusive. Like, are you looking for that one? I'm like, nah, you know, boba is more my kind of stuff. He was like, yeah, but it's exclusive. I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. And I took the boba and just proceeded.
Yeah. I think you were in the line for it though. So you were like the only person that got in that line and went all the way to the front and didn't get the chopper
I
pin.
didn't get the chopper.
Yeah.
No.
See, so I
Because that
queued
was
up for
specifically.
Yeah.
I queued up for an hour for that chopper pin because Cody came. I bumped into Cody and I was like, "Where'd you get that pin from?" He was like, "Oh, from the Forbidden Planet line." And I was like, "Okay."
Ooh,
So I ended up
nice.
queuing there, and I got
really
got
nice.
that.
Yeah, they had a few different ones there.
Yeah, I didn't pick up any of the fig pins, but I was like, okay, I'm going to go for the chopper pin, which
mine
helped me
went
kill
pretty
time
fast,
before Denise's autograph because I had Denise's autograph at 1:30, and it was 12 o'clock, and I was like, what do I do for an hour and a half to kill time? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to queue up for a pin.
Yeah. Let's wait some more in line. Yeah, those
Yeah.
were cool too.
There were
Campaign
quite a
was really
few
nice.
dangerous like fake pins that were really cool. If they would have had clones, I would have lost so much money.
Ah, yeah.
If they would have had clones.
I'm happy
did
with the
get-
clone pins I did pick up though. The
Yeah, the head.
212
The helmets.
and the helmets that I've got
Yeah, the
on my
helmets are
lanyard.
cool.
Thanks to Strike giving me 5,
Yeah.
but
I just realized I gave a 5s to Arjun and I gave a 5s to Nick.
Yeah.
well, I did give you multiple fig pins that I didn't want, so.
Yeah, no, you gave I know the Rancor Keeper and the Gamorrean Guard we
Gamorrean
got
Guard.
from you. Yeah. It was a whole like trading under
And then I saved the Reaver pin because I got the Kenobi pins for Matt.
gave it to Matt.
It just, I was like, Matt, that's yours. You can have Reaver as a pin because I didn't want it. 100%.
Well, by the way, you completed the clone set too, didn't you?
No.
Me?
No.
I didn't.
Which ones are
No.
missing?
I don't know. I've got 4 of them. I've got Jesse and 5s,
Oh, okay.
the Elite Trooper, and 41st.
41st. Well,
So
oh,
missing
wait.
the Jump Trooper and the
Yeah, I don't have the Airborne or the Rocket Trooper.
Right. Oh,
212.
yeah.
I got-
we still have like the Wolf Pack. We have the I think we have a 212 as well, maybe or maybe not. But we definitely have a Jump Trooper. So yeah, we can give you those. Yeah, we could have thought about that earlier, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was.
we just
Yeah,
have
it sucked. When we got to the store, there was only like 2 packs left. So I was just happy that between those 2 packs, it was
Yeah, at
4
least you got
unique
some,
I
ones.
mean,
yeah.
you got Jesse and 5s, which were the rarest ones. So I mean, you
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah.
got the most difficult part of the way, at least. But yeah, you can have those like next time. Well, next time in 2
we meet up.
years.
Yeah, I was just
or
happy
any other time. Yeah.
because I only brought one of the clone packs and all I got was the 212 and the Wolf Pack, and I was
All I
happy with
got.
those.
Look at all those goddamn pins, man. What are you complaining about?
Yeah, too many pins.
Yeah. what
I
the
mean,
hell?
I must admit, I did. Do you know how much I paid though for the Andor pins?
Something insane. That doesn't. We don't have to talk about the prices on
No.
these things.
That
Well,
as
I'm
an
honestly
aftermarket
actively
price,
not
it
looking
was
at
a
the
bit
first
over the top.
last year's like
Even
foam
not
pins,
over.
because that's
Even
when
not
they started.
aftermarket prices were pretty crazy on the pins
Yeah.
and stuff. But that's, I
Yeah.
mean, that's you go there once, you know, you
Yeah.
go crazy. Or at least that's
No,
how I feel about
absolutely.
it.
I mean, I
You know-
paid less for this than I did for the pins, so that gives you a
Yeah.
clue.
Well, also, I mean, I feel like a lot of people like bring also pins to the next celebration, so there's always a chance of getting pins that are technically not in circulation anymore. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, we got I had to buy. It was a guilty pleasure, and I already took it out of the box. I got a 501st Trooper. I don't regret a thing. I love him. Yeah.
What is this? Some crazy music going on. Nick is going ham.
It weren't me.
No? What
No.
the hell? Okay. It was the
I don't-
501st Trooper, man. He brought it
It was
out.
the 501st.
Oh, it was me?
Yeah,
Oh.
I guess so.
If it was me, then it was definitely Franny hitting buttons.
Oh.
She's walking around. I
What's
did
the
get
jamming
one
music?
other autograph pop, and it was one that I didn't get signed there because it was obviously signed a long time ago at this point. But I
Oh,
already
yeah.
had one Jeremy Bullock autograph, and I was pretty excited to add one on a pop as well. The guy I bought this from said that he had it signed by him about 6 months prior to his death. So
Yeah.
and it's the last
Pretty
boba pop that they released with
Emotional.
him. So
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
it'd be nice to add to the rest of my autograph pops.
Hey, Sandman. Nice of you to join.
What's up, Sam?
Yes, 501st, no regrets. Exactly.
No.
I must admit though, Cody, because
But you got more. Strike, show it off. Otherwise, we'll be here forever.
What?
Show off the other stuff that you bought.
Yeah.
You got
well,
way more, right?
Nick, I think Nick was already getting something. What I also wanted to show off.
Oh yeah.
the
The brickheads, which Nick got for me because as we mentioned earlier, yeah, Nick's already got them built.
brickhead. I watched the Andor finale prior to the Mandalorian finale, and I was just building the brickheads at the same time. So yeah, they are cool. I mean, I'm a bit of a brickheads collector. They are my type of Funko Pops. I like the idea of them. I think they're a nice, neat way of
I mean,
collecting as such. But if you brought them at Celebration, this is the reason why I technically brought them at Celebration. Otherwise, I would have waited until May the 1st. Was that they've done this exclusive Celebration brick? It's only a tile. Ooh, drop it. It's only a 2x4 tile, but
Still, you
it
could
just
only
made
get
the
there,
purchase
so-
worth it. Because at the end of the day, what else are you going to buy on May the 4th when it comes out? I mean, they are doing this exclusive Death Star 2 promotion,
yeah.
but I rather have a printed brick than a set with a sticker for
Yeah.
the 40th anniversary on a
Right.
pile of bricks.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I
And,
mean, I'm at the moment debating on how I will display this brick because I want to do it. I want to display it with the brick heads. So I'm looking at a technique of how I will.
Honestly,
this
I'd say just get one of
on.
those pieces that has like the angle where
Yeah.
you just pop it in the front.
Yeah.
Simple, and it's probably gonna look pretty good. So I think that's honestly
Yeah.
the way to go.
I'm thinking of sticking it in between, like leaving a 2 stud gap between each
I
of the
bought
figures.
Nick
and
while I was there. Hey Nick, I
yeah.
bought you while I was there too, because I wanted to bring you home with me.
Exclusive.
So I got you in Lego form.
You've got Lester. So that character's name is actually Lester because he went to the Leicester Square store. So the character is called Lester.
But you were there.
It was
know,
Nick.
I
It's
was
Nick.
there.
I'm naming it Nick.
Yeah.
One last thing about this. I mean, when we went to we looked at the Lego store like the first day, and like the line was insane, and I like just sort of peeked in there. I knew they had like this sort of as an exclusive, at least for now, and like I actually didn't know about the brick. But yeah, I looked in and they just had sets that are for retail already. So I was just kind of like, okay, not worth it. But yeah, so Nick got this for me because he had accessibility with Argent, so they got in well, faster than anyone. So
Well, I wasn't there, I guess, but he had my pass. Yeah.
well,
I played the
either way.
disabled card and I got in early. Okay, you know the
Hey,
advantage.
that worked out.
It did work out, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's a blessing and a curse, but it got us it got us in, and I I didn't push it at the same time. I got my friend, our friend Aiden, to buy that set for Strike because otherwise, because all
Yeah.
I was worried about was because with promotions they'll go, oh, well, you're buying two of the same set. We only can give you one brick per customer.
Ah.
So where I was able to get Aiden to go up, and Aiden brought the set for Strike because I wanted to make sure he got the exclusive
The
tile.
tile.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not worth the purchase because you rather just wait for
Right.
brickheads. There's no point in buying them early when they're coming out.
Yeah, and I mean that's really like just a cool like memorabilia, like collectible sort of.
Yeah.
It is.
Like just remembering that specific celebration. Yeah, no, I mean it's literally. I mean the first video of the first day is up on Avela's channel, and like there is that interaction where Nick gives me the set. So it is a fact. It's stuck in history now. But
It was
It's been documented.
I know me and Strike are the biggest Lego fans on this community, so helping a fellow Lego fan is always a thing that you have to do.
yeah. No, I mean,
sure.
I honestly didn't. I mean, I didn't even know about the printed brick, but yeah, I didn't expect it. But yeah, it definitely made my day. Definitely, it was really cool.
You got to pick up when I heard because the issue, I mean, I've heard on discussions before of Lego channels, and they were talking about there weren't going to be anything exclusive at Celebration for Lego. So when I heard about the tile being exclusive, I was like, okay, there is something exclusive then.
Yeah.
Waiting in line, and it was only because me and Aiden, we didn't, because we were just going to queue as normal, and it was till we got to the entrance of the exit, and there was a employee standing there, and I said like, hey, we've got accessibility, can we come through? And they went, yeah, sure. So we skipped the whole zigzag line through that, which luckily sped up our way of getting in, because I was a bit concerned with the brick. Like, did they have enough? Because I've heard on previous celebrations where they've had
Running out,
pins,
100%.
pins.
Well, they
and
actually
anything
didn't. I mean,
exclusive.
like Maul, you went on the last day, was it?
I went in the last 10 minutes of the whole event, and there was nobody in line, and the store was pretty much empty except for there were still some of the brickheads. And I said, do you guys still have the tile? Because if you do, I'll buy a thing of brickheads. And they said, yep. So then I got it and got out of there
Both the
with no
brickheads,
waiting.
yeah. Oh, nice.
We from the celebration store, we also got, as we mentioned already, the Rancor bottle opener. So you screw this into your wall, and then the Rancor will bite the top off your bottle. Yeah,
That's
Really cool.
yeah, we saw that. I mean, you saw it online already.
Yeah.
I saw it in the store first time, and yeah, we were both kind of just like I think we were just like sort of looking. Okay, there they are, and I was just like, all right, that's coming with us.
That's cool.
But yeah, then the other thing, and actually, I'm gonna show this off first. This is one of the bands of the Lucasfilm panel that granted you access to getting a exclusive Mando poster,
and
we got to see the episode. I know it sucked for everyone else except us, but we did get access to the chapter.
Not the finale,
23.
but the one
Was it?
before, yeah.
Yeah, chapter 23. So like one episode before the finale, we got to see it. Well, basically a week early.
the best episode of the series, in my opinion, as well.
I mean, it's a banger of an episode.
Yeah, it was a banger for sure.
And it was like really like it's like after that. I mean, it just confirmed everything that I was thinking beforehand. Was I just want to see those shows on the big screen? Like, why? Like, I would go to any screening that a cinema would do of just showing the series. Yes, Nick.
Any
Nick,
of you guys?
no.
Are any of you guys going to see Return the Jedi for its 40th anniversary next
It's
week?
not running in Germany.
It's not running in
only
Germany.
in
I don't know
USA.
if they're gonna run it here, but if it is, I'll go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I mean-
I'm gonna keep my eyes open because I have a hope that our like original dub cinemas maybe have it.
Okay, yeah.
At least, but like so far, it seems like it's only in the UK and US. So
Yeah, I've got my so the friend I met on the Friday, Robin, she brought me a ticket for to go to the O2 and see it. So I'm seeing it Friday after work.
I haven't heard anything about it here, so I don't know if
where
it's.
did you put it? I want to show.
I will be streaming Jedi Survivor when you're doing that.
That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
It's like the same time Return of the Jedi's in the theaters. It's like
Yeah.
Jedi
Yeah.
Survivor comes out.
One last thing about this, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. Sort of that hollow. Oh gosh, it's not.
The glitteriness.
You kind of get there you go. You kind of get the idea of like the hollow tape they used for the bands. We made Avela and I made some cards for our friends, so everyone who was at the Airbnb, which were also made with a holotape, and I've noticed it afterwards that it's the
Same
it's gonna
holotape.
focus. There, it's the same. It's literally the same tape for some of the cards, like the ones they used for Celebration. I just thought that was funny. But I'm gonna show off real quick all the cards. So we made like an entire set of like our friends that went to Celebration for everyone. So we got Nick.
The
and
host.
we gave everyone a title. So Nick is the collector, because I feel like he has like probably the most all around stuff, and like probably the most replica stuff.
Specific stuff as well.
I mean, he has a freaking display case. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
Which
that
you
done.
lot
we
all
have
admire.
I mean-
Droid Dad. Then we have Charlie. Unfortunately, he didn't make it, but we still made a card. Obviously, we were thinking he would make it. Professional badass. Then we have
Anakin
Aiden,
Skywalker.
Anakin look-alike. It's only natural. What can you say? There was no other title. For Jessica, we had Game Master. Yes. And all of these cards. So we made everyone got their card in a special finish. So all of these have different tapes, sort of. So some of them are random finishes for the sets. But yeah, then we have Cody. We have the Helmet Enthusiasts. I think that rank does not need any explanation. We have the PC Wizard. Arjun. We have the Legend, who was not staying at the Airbnb, but the Legend did appear at Celebration. Of course, we have
also at the Airbnb.
Avela, and we have Lego Master, Lego Meister. I mean, Nick would probably take that rank from me, but he's already the collector, so I'll take that.
The German version.
Oh, the German
The
version.
German version.
Yeah, it's
I mean-
local. It's local.
Yes.
I know this is not Star Wars related, but it is Lucasfilm related. I do have all my Indiana Jones figures
Indiana
displayed,
Jones.
except the new what the only 3 new ones I got is the from the Last Crusade set that just come out. I have got all my other Indiana Jones, which these are especially Winnie, who comes in the Shanghai gold dress, because the issue with gold printing, it comes off over time, so it's a bit of a rarity to have a figure that's still got its gold printing after 14 years since its release. 14, 15 years.
They're just manhandling it like that.
Yeah, with my sweaty fingers.
Shame on you.
Talking about personalized stuff, though, I do also want to show this off.
Yeah.
And Maul got this for everyone. Also, he got a cardboard back of an action figure for the character that the person would like the most.
Mine's over there. Sorry, I can't hold it up.
And we all signed them, so everyone in the Airbnb signed everyone's cardboard back. And that's one of those things that I think is also just a really nice thing to look back on. We need to buy so many frames, but this is getting framed.
Yeah, I need to go to just take a bunch of these pictures to the store. Frame them.
This one is also
Yes.
Celebration.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I've
I mean,
got my
Arjun has one
in the
framed already
background,
in the back.
Yeah.
Yep. There.
Yep, that one. The Mandalorian. It's a Lego one. That's cool.
Yeah, that poster, Avila's dad, like they went past the Lego store and they just gave out multiple posters for free. So then we had like 3 of those like Mandalorian posters, and I know I gave one to Arjun and I gave
Yeah, I got
one
one.
to Nick. Yeah, Nick.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we got also what I thought was also really cool. Maul also gave us a bunch of these old, really cool tops. Right? They're also tops.
Yeah, they're all tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have really like I especially love like the Ralph McQuarrie like art style
yeah,
ones. Those are
really
really
cool.
cool. Yeah, like a bunch of like duplicates he had. So yeah, again, thank you so much. Like these are really cool.
Yeah, mine is in my bag, I believe. Still, I need to pull them out.
Yeah, and obviously also Maul also decked us out with
Oh yeah, the
cool
stickers. Yeah.
I still have to go like to my team and like put them on poles and stuff. We also got
Yeah.
these ones.
Yeah, and if you're in Chelmsford anytime, you might see some.
Yeah.
If you're yeah, if you see them anywhere in Germany, you know you're close to strike. So also I did meet Eric and Aaron from Blind Wave. They were really cool and gave me that sort of hollow thing. A lot of us also met the guys from Corbin.
It was Maul who informed
Yeah,
us
Maul met them first from all of us and informed us that they had that they had like a meeting point, really is what you could call it, and they gave out these really cool coins, and they're metal, so they're like solid. And there's Star Celebration and Corbin sabers.
I love when you guys went off of the coins. We got separated, and I just ended up talking to cosplayers. What?
I think I remember you were just like keep walking, but there were so many people we couldn't be like Nick.
Yeah, because there was a panel going on at the same time at the celebration stage, and the meeting point was at the by the celebration stage.
Yeah.
And I just ended up following the line, and I bumped into a cosplayer that I met before, and I just carried on chatting with her. Then I did.
Yeah, but they were really cool. I chatted to one of them because I actually bought the Tuscan Slayer from Corbin, so talked a little bit to the guy. Well, it was really nice. I mean, overall, just like everyone who was at Celebration was just genuinely cool, just to talk to. So, and then this next thing, it was like fate and Maul's fault because he told us about these Topps cards that they had at Celebration. So we were like, we'll check it out. And then the guy from the booth tells us today is the pack of the collection of the Republic, and we were like, pardon you, sir. Did you say Republic prequels? Yeah. A few pounds later, we got the cards. Yeah, no, those are really cool. Maul has the entire collection, so like all the sets, which he has on his Instagram and on YouTube.
It's on YouTube too.
On YouTube as well.
Put them all together.
Yeah, so if you want to see them all in good very good quality and side by side, then check that out. Just gonna show off the ones that we have here real quick. So we did get the Django, and the numbers say that it's sort of more rare than the others. I mean, this is still not crazy. It's 99, but you can see the hollow effect is really cool.
You say that, but there's only 100 of those cards that exist, so that is
it's still
rare.
good. This is the sort of rarest card we have, so I'm glad it's Django.
It's just not a first print. If you got the first 10 in a print, then it becomes the collectible.
Yeah. But I mean, those don't have numbers at all.
It's like with master replicas. If you get below 1,000, like the first 1,000 batch, then they're classed as rarer. I mean, one of my setters is like that.
Yeah, we got that one again as well. I mean, none of those have, or actually, Mason and the Clone Commander had numbers. This one, really I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, I like all of them, but then suddenly it's a draw General Grievous.
I like it though.
Bugs me, but
See, I would have gone just for the Age of Rebellion, just so I could get an Andor, Cassian Andor.
You can look at Maul's video.
Yeah, yep. You can watch my video over and over if you want, Nick. So you can
Yeah.
keep
I
seeing
know.
Andor over and over.
Hey,
I'm
two-star nerds,
I'm
what's
too
up?
obsessed with that show. I have a problem.
Yes.
We need to send you to Andor rehab.
So wait till Doom
Andor
2 comes
rehab.
out.
But like when Strike was talking about the point of watching the things on the big screen, when I got to see the Andor season 2 trailer on the big screen, I was just grinning all the way through that trailer. I was just so happy to see that.
Yep.
And I can't get it out of my head. It was one of my favorite moments. I've rewatched the panel as well, which I attended to, and yeah, I can't wait. And that helmet, my fault. I took them into a comic book store in London called Forbidden Planet, which they also had a stall at Celebration. And Cody and Strike ended up spending too much money in those two places and ended up buying a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
That's how
Nick's
it goes.
fault.
Yeah, I mean,
All your fault.
it's all we got that one too.
Oh, you got the
Which
blueprints. Nice.
We already like looked through some of the pages. Like, it's really cool because that book, it does actually have pictures of like how they built the sets. Like, I only got through the OT, or not even through the OT. I just like sort of went through like 5 pages just to look how the layout is. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have we're gonna have a lot of fun looking through that. And yeah, this thing, not purchased at Celebration, but yeah, I mean, when we went into the store, behind the counter, they had like a few helmets, and I saw this one on the way in, and I was like, oh, I still need it, and I want it. And I was like, thinking in my head, we went through the store, did all the other stuff, and then in my mind, I was like, okay, if it's like, for original retail, I'm buying it, because at this point, if you want it like new, 300 easy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, and there it is.
Yep.
But yeah, they had it for 150 or some.
Yeah, 150.
I think it was actually less, because like the box was just damaged. But I mean, the thing is new, and I mean, I
Yeah,
was gonna
fine.
take it out anyway. So yeah, it had to go with me.
How was it getting it through the like airport security and such?
Fine.
Hmm?
You would just put it in a bag. And...
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I took it with me on the plane, so.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you
and I
find
was
like
like,
getting
I was like
through
already
security.
prepared for them to like have a problem with it, and then I would have just thrown away the box and put the helmet on, and been like, "What am I gonna do now?"
I also got this book from Nick as well.
Yes.
Thank you again. I've been looking through it. One of my favorite movies, and I love how the Death Trooper's right on the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coolest unit in the Empire.
Yeah, I mean, I own the Cybercraft helmet of the Death Troopers. They're one of my favorite designs of a trooper since the prequels. Best to preference that than go ahead. But yeah, I love Rogue One. I love Andor. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, really?
He loves
Yeah.
Andor. He said. Yeah.
You love Dune.
Love Dune. Yeah.
I also got
Yeah, that one's really
a
nice.
backpack from Heroes and Villains. They don't ship to Europe, so it was kind of a one-time chance, at least for now. And I saw this, yeah, and she got that shirt from there as well.
Nice.
But yeah, this backpack is absolutely badass. I love it, and I've been wearing it ever since. Yeah. Other than that, I also got the 20th anniversary shirt from the Celebration store. And I think that's it from us.
Yeah, Mo got a giant hole the last
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah,
So
I got
you
the
got it. You got it.
Brickhead set.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
on your channel, you got that all.
Yeah, there's a
so
more
you can
thorough
see that.
rundown on the channel.
Yeah. But even when we went to Forbidden Planet, Maul picked up 2 other Black Series as well. He picked up the
Yeah.
Mon Mothma and the Bix.
Yeah, I'm
which
sure
the Mon,
Charlie.
I regret not picking up the Mon Mothma. I might have to go into the city again and go.
Do it.
Go and pick
Get
up
Bix
because
while
it's-
you're at it.
But also, it might be just cheaper to buy it online than paying a train ticket to get into London. So.
Well,
Mm.
Yeah.
well, guys, I think I am gonna get out of here. Oh,
Yeah,
we're being photographed.
all right.
We should probably end it.
It's been a
Yeah,
minute.
I think then we should
Yes,
probably
we
just
call
end it then.
yeah.
I think we
Okay.
talked about pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First of
it
all,
was an awesome trip.
Do
Everybody
we pick?
was nice
Do we?
and cool.
Do we talk about Andor at all?
No, okay.
No,
Oh, no, no,
alright, it's
no.
really time to end
Nick,
it now.
come back
Talk
next
about
time,
it.
Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, first of all, it was really nice that we at least got this many people together. Again, unfortunately,
Yeah, it was super cool.
JT
to
couldn't make
meet
it
everybody.
due to family
And
dinner.
Aiden is nowhere to be
And
found
Aiden
as
is,
usual.
as usual, Aiden is nowhere to be found.
We'll
But
we'll
yeah,
be
no,
with JT on PMPs though too.
Right. Yeah. So if you do want to like catch his experiences from himself, we're actually quite a few of us are gonna be also on PMPS Den tomorrow. No, Sunday. Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday.
you got Talking Bricks tomorrow as well.
Talking
Bricks
bricks is
tomorrow,
I was
yeah.
gonna get to that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was really nice, getting together and just talking about revisiting the experiences. Thank you to everyone in the chat
Yeah.
for listening to us,
Awesome for
being
being here.
interested and commenting. It's been really great. A really good first stream for the Alliance of Independent Opinions, I might add
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Yes. The clique is gone. The Alliance rises.
There we go.
Yes. But yeah, it was a really nice stream. I'm probably try and link everyone's stuff down in the description after this. And yeah,
All right.
we'll be back next time. And until then, have a great one. And yeah, see ya.
Later.
See you later.